the X Hot Driver, new for this year from Callaway Golf. And it's a really straightforward approach to maximizing distance. As the name suggests, X Hot, it's a really bold driver, and we've returned to titanium. This is an all titanium driver head using a new thin-walled titanium casting technology that allows us to make the head lighter than any other titanium driver we've had. In fact, this is the lightest driver that Callaway offers, with the regular flex coming in at around 300 grams total weight. Into the lightweight titanium casting, we put a new titanium faceplate which incorporates our speed frame technology. The speed frame pattern is machined into that insert, and then we have a welding process that allows us to put it very accurately in the face. With that type of face technology, we can actually control the CT value on the face right up to the limits allowed by the rules. Another feature of the X Hot driver is progressive draw bias. Well, what do we mean by that? We've taken a look at a lot of the data that we have from our fitting bays around the world and realized that golfers fit into lofts that are also related to the amount of draw bias they actually need in that club in order to straighten out their shots. So, for example, the 8.5, the lowest loft in the X Hot, has a very neutral center of gravity. Usually the sort of neutral center of gravity is for a better player type of a configuration. And the center of gravity then progresses towards the heel, becoming more draw bias as we go up in loft. So the 13HT loft is the most draw bias. And we've put that draw bias in there in the correct measured amount so that the golfer doesn't really need to think about it at all. It's built in there for you such that when you're fitted into the right loft for you, you'll find that it also has the right draw bias characteristic too. The X Hot driver additionally has an adjustable hosel. So this is an up-to-fit hosel that allows the face angle to be open, square, or closed at address. Now, average golfers tend to get help from that by correcting some of the errors that they might have in the initial side angle of the flight of the golf ball by using the hosel and the face angle adjustment there also. Better players tend to return the club face to the ball square. So they actually see more of a loft effect when they're using this hosel, with the open setting being about a degree less loft and the closed setting being about a degree more. So using this driver, there are a number of settings that can be used and a number of choices about loft that can really help optimize distance for a wide range of golfers. The shaft in the X Hot driver is a new shaft, it's the Project X Velocity shaft. So the Velocity designation is a slightly lighter weight version of the very successful Project X shaft on tour. In this standard model of the driver, we've actually softened the tip of the shaft in order to make the club more playable by a wider range of golfers. Additionally, we have a Pro model of the X Hot driver. Now this model is really intended to be focused on the type of golfer who would be fitted into the lower lofts and usually has a higher head speed. This driver has a lower center of gravity than the standard model and also a deeper face, both characteristics that better players are looking for. Head is also slightly smaller at 440 cc's, but incorporates all the same technologies as the standard model. With two models of the X Hot driver, the Standard and the Pro, we can really optimize the driver for a wide range of golfers. The Pro model, with a slightly lower center of gravity and lower lofts, focused on the better player end of the spectrum. And the Standard model, with a slightly larger head, a slightly more moment of inertia, not quite as low of a center of gravity, and progressive draw bias aimed at average golfers as they fit into different lofts according to their ability.